and obviously Tucker's coming up soon. So all those guys just to build around Jordan, I think, is critical.
Tucker Kraft has 1 year remaining on his rookie contract. The Brewers wrap up their series with the A's tonight in Las Vegas, where a combined 18 home runs have been hit in the first 2 games. Coverage of tonight's game begins at 7:35 here on WTMJ. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. Looks like we have a lane blocked on 4394 North. Some debris blocking the lane at Howard Avenue. Otherwise, delays not too bad this evening. A little bit of a delay lingering right now on 43 southbound. That's between Locust and not quite downtown.
Traffic is sponsored by St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores.
St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores. Highway 100 and Layton Avenue in Greenfield. 23rd and Lincoln and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee. Great bargains and a great cause. You're gonna love it. St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores.
Time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. The storms are not over yet. Tonight we'll see scattered thunderstorms, muggy and foggy, low of 68. Thursday, partly cloudy skies and breezy, a high of 88. Friday, there's a slight chance for some thunderstorms late, high of 82. Saturday, partly cloudy skies, a high of 74. Sunday, partly cloudy, high of 76. Right now in Milwaukee, it's 72 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time, 6:08.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, a deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Maxx.
Welcome to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. I am Sandy Maxx, and we're jumping right in on a Zoom call with my first guest. I am thrilled to welcome to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Chad Smith, best known as the drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. But Chad, recognized as one of the greatest drummers of all time. You have recorded with artists. Oh, I could brag about you. You could look away about Post Malone, Elton John, Ozzy Osbourne, and now that list includes the Rolling Stones with their newest album coming out this summer. Chad, today, not just talking about music, but even more about how you want music to make a difference in people's lives. So thank you for spending time with me.
Thank you, Sandy. That's quite the introduction.
Well, you got a lot to live up to, but you've earned it. I love it. I didn't even mention the fact that you could be Will Ferrell's doppelganger, but we all know that after seeing you on Saturday Night Live.
I'm wearing some different hats these days.
Yes, and especially with the Chad Smith Foundation. But honestly, you played all around the world, and now you're talking to folks in Milwaukee. What are your memories of playing here in Milwaukee or being around Wisconsin?
Well, my brother, Brad, who you know I heard very well now.
He's a good local musician here in town. His band Kitty Softpaw, among other things.
Kitty Softpaw, that's right. He was long time worked at Helena Music Publishing. So he's been living there for many, many years, since the early to mid 90s. So I would come and visit him. But we've played many concerts in Wisconsin and Milwaukee and Madison, the Chili Peppers. Lots of festivals. We played there a couple of years ago at the Harley Fest, I believe, was our last time we were there. So much fun. I love it. I have a real connection because of my family there. And of course, my nephew, Lewis, who is the executive producer of the Chad Smith Foundation. He's all local. And so it makes sense that we would have a real connection to the kids that want to play music out there. We want to really, this is where we're going to make sure it all works and figure it out. And then we're going to take it nationwide.
I love that you have chosen Milwaukee as the launching pad for the Chad Smith Foundation. So you talk about you and your nephew, Lewis, as the co-founders. Tell us about what the Chad Smith Foundation is for people hearing about it for the first time. What's the mission?
Yeah, it's really a way for kids to be exposed to music, to exposed to playing instruments, whatever that is, whatever you want to be able to do. A lot of after school programs we're targeting because, you know, often the first thing that gets cut out of public schools, unfortunately, is art and music. And so if it wasn't for me being able to do that way back when I was in high school and middle school, to have that opportunity to be exposed to music, I probably wouldn't be drumming and playing the drums like I am. I would have never graduated from high school. I knew that for sure because I found my passion at an early age and that's what I wanted to do. So Those programs, a lot of those are gone. So we want kids to have a place to go, a safe place. We've been working with the Boys and Girls Club there in Milwaukee, provide instruments, provide teachers, and of course, a place for them to go to play. And I just want them to have the same opportunity that I had when I was growing up. And so these are really, really important things. Music is fun. Like, playing music is fun. It should be fun. Any level, entry level, if you're intermediate, if you already play a little bit, it doesn't matter. Just to have a place to go and make friends and find other people that are like-minded and want to play. And there's nothing more satisfying than like playing a couple chords and this guy can play a drum beat, and next thing you know, you're playing an AC/DC song and you're having a great time. And and Milwaukee has such a rich musical history, obviously, among other things. But I think the next Les Paul could come out of the Boys and Girls Club with the Chad Smith Foundation. So I think these are things that are important in our culture right now. And there's so many distractions and so many not so great things going on. So I think hopefully a positive thing in the community. And we're really passionate about it. It should be the Chad Smith Family Foundation, because my brother's involved, Lewis is involved, his brother is involved in California, but we have other people on our board, but this means a lot to our family.
Well, what a legacy for the Smith family. I was going to mention, I see a lot of Smiths on the board, but tell me what it means personally, not only to make a difference in the lives of young people that you hope inspire that musicality, whether it's a career or just a way of expression, but what it also means to be doing this with your family. Does it bring you closer?
Yeah. We talk about the foundation and do things, and important things like that. But also now we see each other more than we did the last few years. It's like Lewis comes with his family and I get to see my brother more. And now that he's retired, he can just do whatever he wants. I'm like, no, you have to come here. And we got a scholarship at this college and we got one there. And it's a really great opportunity to hang out and be doing something good. It's a good excuse for us to get together more often, which is always great.
Music does bring people together.
You said it. That's the thing. It's the universal language. I've been so lucky to play all over the world and live my wildest dream. And I've seen how it connects with people. You don't even have to speak the same language.
Continuing this Chad Smith chat to learn more about how the Chad Smith Foundation is part of the Guitar Town Music Festival Saturday in Waukesha, and about Chad's recent creative projects with rock legends Paul McCartney and the Rolling Stones. Stay with us on What's on Tap.
We demand a lot of our shoulders and hands, our hips and knees, our backs and feet. They do life's heavy lifting, so we owe them the greatest attention in return. The Froedtert and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network provides expert orthopedic and spine care to help you move, lift, turn, and reach with the most possible ease. Whether you have a sports-related injury or a nagging condition that just won't go away, excellence should always be an option. So we make our care available in nearby locations and offer same-day ortho and spine appointments when relief can't wait. It's how to recover quicker, prevent small concerns from becoming big ones, and solve complex issues with the expertise you can only get with academic medicine. We're given just one body, so let's tend to it, check in on it. Let's give it the greatest of care, because when it's tuned up and injury-free, we can always be pushing ahead. To learn more about our nationally recognized orthopedic and spine care, visit Froedtert.com/ortho.
Enjoy life at Capri Communities, where senior living's our expertise. Caring staff that help you when you need. Enjoy life at Capri, making friends and memories. Living life to the fullest, you will love your new home. Enjoy life at Capri Communities.
This is Libby Collins. Join us Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock for conversations with the most interesting people in southeastern Wisconsin.
Morgan had profound mental health needs that needed to be addressed very quickly.
The domes, the way they were, are not a modern conservatory.
I then grabbed my gun, I ran across the street, and I also started shooting.
That's very interesting because my sister and I have that all the time.
Your sister, the queen.
WTMJ Conversations, Sunday mornings at 11 on WTMJ. You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
My guest zooming in on What's on Tap is Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Chad Smith, who has co-founded the Chad Smith Foundation and chose Milwaukee to be the launch city to activate after-school music programs, which are underway already with local organizations running Rebels, Boys and Girls Clubs. The motto is a rock and roll motto, make some noise. Chad, tell me about the purple and black color scheme that you chose for the Chad Smith Foundation.
Oh.
And the slogan.
You know, we have really nice people that helped us. They designed the whole thing, and the logo has this energy thing, like a cymbal vibrating thing, which obviously connects it for me with drumming. And the colors, there's a Black Sabbath album called Masters of Reality, which I think is their second album. And I love Black Sabbath, and I love Ozzy Osbourne. Those are the colors, and it's bold, and it looks really great. So I don't know, I just think it looks cool, you know.
Did you ever want to play guitar instead of drums?
My brother plays guitar, right?
Yeah.
And he's 2 years older than me, so the guitar was kind of taken. But the drums chose me, Sandy. I didn't. When you're 7 and you're just banging on stuff, typical, you know, pots and pans kind of stuff, like, I love the guitar, but no, too complicated. You got to put your fingers, no.
Well, you talk about a mad respect for guitars and the complication and everything. Let's
what
talk
the guy?
The Wizard of Waukesha, Les Paul. Let's talk about Saturday and Guitar Town Music Festival in Waukesha, the Chad Smith Foundation presenting this free music-filled event. What can we expect from the Chad Smith Foundation's presence there?
We're going to highlight local musicians that play original music and obviously honoring Les Paul. And it's going to be fun, and we're going to have all of the things that we do there so people can get involved and make it easy for them. But really, it's to just kind of celebrate the local people and celebrate Les Paul. And I don't think I ever met Les Paul, unfortunately, but obviously there wouldn't be modern recording without him. There wouldn't be the most famous, iconic electric guitar without him. He kind of did a few cool things back then. But I just think it's great to be associated with such an iconic brand as Les Paul and celebrate him. And again, just give musicians an opportunity to come out and see what you got.
And then you've got the instrument petting zoo and taking donations for instruments. So getting those things that are in the attic, in the basement, in the garage, in the hands of people who can really enjoy them and use them. And then you talk about Les Paul, the raffle, a Gibson Les Paul 70s custom in ebony. It's a guitar worth nearly $4,000 up for the raffle.
Amazing. I want that. From the 70s?
Yeah. See, the Chad Smith Foundation, all your Smiths are making it happen. This is a really good thing.
If I know my brother, he's going to be buying lots of raffle tickets.
But Chad, I would say not only are you helping students with the Chad Smith Foundation with after-school activities, but you're also making sure that the arts economy is happening, because right now you have a need to hire the teachers who are going to teach these kids and acquire the instruments. And you're really taking that seriously. You're not just asking everybody to volunteer their time.
No. What we found out with the model was obviously places to play, really important. Instruments, really important. We have those two. It was finding the teachers. That's the glue, to have teachers that will show up, be consistent, and not just one guy that plays a little bit of drums and maybe a little guitar. To find those people, it can be a bit of a challenge, but when you can incentivize them with studio time, obviously monetarily, but also instruments. The foundation has partnered with Live Nation. They can go see their favorite artists, or there's certain sort of perks, all music related, but really is really important, Sandy, to get those people to, if it's Monday at 4:00, be there Monday at 3:45. And so those kids know. And that was really something that we found out that was really needed. So there's also, we're in the works of having local teachers that are students at some of the local colleges that are studying to music, and maybe they want to be teachers, and can get them to come, and we can get them credits for college courses. Again, we want to get them paid, but we want them to really be dedicated. And it takes a little bit, but that's okay.
Chad Smith putting in the work along with his Smith family to get music education out to young people locally with the Chad Smith Foundation. This chat continues. Chad, I have questions about working with Sir Paul McCartney and the Rolling Stones. Keep it here on What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx.
Please be advised, You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you, all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
From sliding framed, semi-frameless, or frameless glass shower doors to heavy all-glass custom enclosures that can be built to fit any opening, at Less is Glass, we cover all the bases. But our biggest strength isn't only our selection. It's in our installation experience. We've been around nearly 40 years, and you only last that long if your installers leave the job the way your customers expect it to be left. Other places can sell you a glass shower enclosure, and some of those big guys may even be able to do it for a little cheaper. But the question you need to ask yourself is, will the job be done right? So remember, paying for quality only hurts once, but it does feel good when you get what you expect. This is Stacy Sinks with Less's Glass Service. If it's a new glass shower door, fogged or broken insulated glass replacement, or affordable glass and mirror home decor that you've been looking for, you just can't pass on Less's Glass. Less's Glass Service, serving all of southeastern Wisconsin. Find us at lessglassservice.com.
Summer always starts with good intentions.
Kids home from school, weekend trips, more time outside.
But somehow the house is in complete chaos by June.
That's why summer is the perfect time to get organized with Inspired Closets.
We create custom solutions for garages, pantries, laundry rooms, and more so your home works better for real life.
And when everything has a place, summer feels a whole lot less stressful.
Visit us today at InspiredClosetsMilwaukee.com.
Inspired Closets.
A wife and husband team.
Hey, this is WTMJ Steve Scaffidi. Have you listened to WTMJ Outdoors yet? Well, what are you waiting for? Every Saturday at 2 right here on 620 WTMJ. Stories of the outdoors in Wisconsin and beyond as we celebrate everything in recreation. This week, we visit the beautiful shores of Lake Delavan, Lake Lawn Resort, all the things happening there this summer. We travel with Rose Gray. Fox World Travel, she joins us talking about traveling tips, and we're talking trees, how to keep them healthy this summer.
It's WTMJ Outdoors, presented by Outdoor Living Unlimited. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx.
On the Zoom, Chad Smith, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer, Will Ferrell lookalike, and now co-founder of the Chad Smith Foundation, creating free after-school music programs here locally. Now, we've chatted about Saturday's free Guitar Town Music Festival in Waukesha that the Chad Smith Foundation is presenting. And Chad, before I let you go, honestly, 2026 has been a heck of a year for you. You started the Chad Smith Foundation right here in Milwaukee with the aspirations to have it ripple and go out to other cities. So we want to do a good job here with it in Milwaukee. But come on, you're on the Rolling Stones' new album, Unstoppable Musicians, and you get to play with them. Can you tell me just one story about how the Stones experience happened? And then I can't let you go without at least asking one Paul McCartney question after your appearance on Saturday Night Live. So just two quick stories for us.
Wait, the Beatles and the Stones, are those like some up and coming bands? Are they new? Then we should stick with it. They got something going on. I'll tell you what, just hearing you say that, like, this is crazy. It's like, that's not me, it's somebody else. When I'm not in the Chili Peppers, I work a lot with this producer. His name is Andrew Watt, who does almost everybody now. He is an incredible musician, incredible producer. He's in Los Angeles, my good friend. And when he needs a drummer, I'm his guy. So I played on many, many, many records with him. And so he did the Stones' last album, and he did their new record, I think, which comes out in a couple months or so. But we were in London. He was still recording with the Stones, and we were getting ready to play that final Black Sabbath Ozzy Osbourne concert in Birmingham last year, which I was so fortunate to be part of. And he calls me, and it's like 1 a.m, and he's like, and he was with Robert Smith from The Cure, was singing backup on it. And we love Robert Smith, and he's like, you got to come down. We got to have a jam, and Robert Smith is here. I'm like, oh, okay, great. So I go down to the studio. We jam with Robert Smith for make up kind of 3 song ideas. Great, super great. But it's like 4 or 5 in the morning now. And I'm like, I had just flown from LA. I was toast. And he'd kind of finished up most of the tracks with the Stone. And he's like, I need you to play on one thing. He goes, will you, come out into the live room. I need you to play drums on this one song. And so I didn't record with them. They had already, it's a Chuck Berry cover. It's called Old Delilah or something. It's very blues. It's just Mick Jagger on guitar, vocals, harmonica, and Keith Richards. Just those 2 guys.
Yeah.
And me.
That's pretty special, Chad. That's pretty special.
It's the last song on the record. It's so crazy. And then the Paul McCartney thing, that's a bucket list that you don't even think the bucket is there. And again, Andrew, who produced Paul's record, he came out and went #1, rave reviews, incredible. I'm so happy for him and obviously for Paul. And he texted me, it's an emergency, but a good one. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cryptic, but it was Paul McCartney needs you to play with him on Saturday Night Live. His drummer isn't able to make it. And I was like, okay, I think I can do that. Let me check my schedule. Yes.
Yeah.
So Paul McCartney calls me the next day. I know him a little bit. We've met, but we're not friends, we're not, but we know each other mostly through Andrew. And he calls me and he couldn't have been nicer. Thank you for doing this. And you're saving the day. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And he's like, well, just come on Tuesday because we have to have a jam with the lads, and we'll play Band on the Run and a couple other songs. And I'm like, okay, so I got to learn all these Beatles and Wings songs, which all the songs, but I don't listen to them what's the kick drum pattern or what, and so I'm learning, trying to learn them all. And anyway, we played 15 Beatles and Wings songs on Tuesday, the week of Saturday Night Live. And then he goes, oh, by the way, Will Ferrell's the host. And I'm like, oh my God, here it comes. I know it. Sure enough, Will texted me, hey, I got an idea.
The universe completely aligned. That is magic.
Insane. It was insane. I had to go out and be the host. I had to be like, hey, I don't do that. But, you put a wig on and you wear the same clothes, and Paul was in on the gag. It was fun. That was pretty surreal. I have to say it was a surreal week, but, I'm just so fortunate to be able to play with my heroes and it's wild.
Chad, I love that for you. And I look forward to finding out what is absolutely next. Oh, and plus you're on the Kitty Softpaw album on 3 tracks. So playing with your brother as well.
Yeah,
Brad
sent me some he's retired. He needs something to do, man.
Your dance card is full. So thank you very much for including me on your dance card and for chatting with me.
Thank you for doing this and being a partner with us. It's really very nice and it's important, and I really appreciate it. We all do. I wish I could be there, but I know it's going to be great, and I look forward to hearing all about it.
We'll get you here. And
I'll be there. I'll be there.
What is the best way for people to learn about and get involved with the Chad Smith Foundation?
ChadSmithFoundation.org.
Thank you very much.
Are you wearing the shirt?
I am.
Looks great on you. Make some noise. Let's go.
I am here for it, Chad.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You can see my Chad Smith Foundation t-shirt in black and purple, and more importantly, see Chad Smith himself in our Zoom interview. If you text the word Chad, keyword Chad, C-H-A-D, to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, 855-616-1620. You text the word Chad, you'll get a link to the YouTube video to enjoy, share with your friends. Keyword Chad, 855-616-1620. Chad Smith, a good cat doing good things here in Wisconsin for our kids and for our creative community. WTMJ's Jessica Gatzo, she got to see the Chad Smith Foundation after-school program already starting last month, and she will join us after the WTMJ newscast to share her observations from that experience. Right now, we do go to the WTMJ Breaking News Center. Here is Elizabeth Lintonen.
Thanks, Sandy. 4 men have been arrested in connection with a shooting at the Bluebird Motel in Kenosha County. Investigators say a 39-year-old man was shot multiple times after meeting with several people at the motel for what they believe was a drug deal that turned into an attempted robbery. The victim survived and remains hospitalized. 4 men ranging in ages from 32 to 43 were arrested. Authorities say the suspects are now in custody and could face charges including attempted armed robbery and attempted homicide. A former Walworth County correctional officer is facing child exploitation charges. The Wisconsin Department of Justice says 30-year-old Samuel Piper is charged with 2 counts of sexual exploitation of a child and 2 counts of child trafficking. Authorities allege money was sent to suspected minors in exchange for explicit images and videos in 2024. Piper resigned from the Walworth County Sheriff's Office after investigators searched his home in March 2025. The investigation remains ongoing. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic. First things first, we do have a crash. That's on the ramp from I-41-94 north, heading towards I-41-43 west. The right shoulder there is closed due to that crash. We also have a lane blockage. The center lane on I-43-94 heading northbound near Howard Avenue is blocked due to debris. Again, the center lane is blocked due to debris. We also see the usual delays around I-94 right near American Family Field at the construction zone. Seems to be a little worse if you are heading eastbound as opposed to westbound. And then way up on I-41 north near Good Hope Road, the right shoulder is also blocked due to a crash. Time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Overnight tonight, scattered thunderstorms, muggy with fog, low of 68. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and breezy, high of 88. Friday, slight chance of thunderstorms later in the day, high of 82. Saturday, partly cloudy, high of 74. Sunday, partly cloudy, high of 76. Right now, in Green Bay, it's 72. In Madison, it's 70. And in Milwaukee, it is 72 degrees. I'm Elizabeth Lintonen, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:33.
Visit family-owned Ken Michaels Furniture and our in-store design centers where you'll still find beautiful, luxurious, heirloom-quality American-made furniture. Right now, save 30 to 35% store-wide and take advantage of our complimentary design services. Whether you're moving, renovating, or updating, our designers will help your vision become a reality. Visit Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield on Capitol Drive and in Greenfield on Highway 100 to save 30 to 35% store-wide today. Sleep better and save more with mattresses from Milwaukee Mattress and Ken Michaels Furniture. Handcrafted in our Milwaukee factory, our mattresses utilize natural materials like cotton cushioning, which dissipates body heat, Joma wool quilts for warm wintry nights and cool summer evenings, and natural latex providing superior conformability and pressure relief for aching joints. Stop in today at any Ken Michaels Furniture store and save up to 50% compared to national brands.
The new fractured boulders we now have in stock are really nice. They're squarer and more rectangular in shape, and they're great for building dry-laid retaining walls. They're much easier to deal with, lock together nicely, and you get less gaps. No wet mortar needed. And we've stocked a multitude of colors. You can use them as an accent item to add character to your dry river or creek beds, too. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High-quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection. Our organic mulch is comprised of all trees. Most mulch is made from ground-up pallets, and you don't know what might have been spilled on those pallets. Could be chemicals or who knows what. But not our mulch, we're recycling trees. Many species of hardwoods. Cedar, hemlock, light brown, dark brown, mocha, black, red, gold, and caramel. 7 colors to choose from means a mulch to match any exterior. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High-quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection.
When I shop St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores, every time I come in, it's like a whole new store. It's because new inventory is arriving daily, all kinds of everything. And let me tell you, thrift store prices make buying easy. And helping others at the same time, that's icing on the cake. St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
With an ever-changing inventory, you never know what great bargains you're going to be able to find at St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores. It makes shopping fun because the best finds are the ones you had no idea you'd even come across. And when they're at thrift store prices, feels good. And it feels even better to know you're helping us help others. Shop St. Vincent de Paul thrift stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield, 23rd in Lincoln, and 76th and Bradley Road in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx is back on WTMJ.
Welcome back to What's on Tap. I am Sandy Maxx, and we just heard from Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers here on What's on Tap. And if you missed that conversation, if you text the word Chad to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, text Chad to 855-616-1620. You actually get the video link to our Zoom chat, because Chad Smith has now co-founded the Chad Smith Foundation, and their mission is to create free after-school programs specifically about music to inspire the next generation of kids to create music in their own sounds. And Milwaukee is the launch city for the Chad Smith Foundation. Quite the honor. And WTMJ's Jessica Gatso joins me now to share her experience. Last month, you actually saw the Chad Smith Foundation in action already here locally.
Indeed, I did, Sandy. I got to see one of these recording studio environments in action. I went to the one at Running Rebels on Capitol Drive.
Mm-hmm.
You were kind of talking about in your conversation with Chad that color scheme of black and purple, like that's evident when you walk in. The space it's very visually impressive when you walk into this studio. There's this like wallpaper collage of music posters on one side. There's guitars hanging on the wall. All these like neon lights in that like violet color and blues.
Which that just sounds like an inspiring space. And you took some photos that we'll show on the WTMJ YouTube live stream. If you text the word watch to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ talk and text line, we'll send you a link to our YouTube so you can see these creative spaces that kids are walking into. I would be inspired walking into these slick, colorful spaces.
For sure. Inspiring is a great word for it, because it's all very professionally done, but also super inviting to, a kid or a teenager who's going to use this space.
And to be playful in it. Because I get the impression that's, you talk about playing music and playing instruments. So it encourages that spirit of exploration.
Even the flow and the structure of the place. It's very like open-ended, kind of like goes around quarters, like room to kind of explore and do what you want and explore different things there.
Not just a box, not just one room.
For sure. One of the kids I talked to, his name is AJ. He is a high schooler in Milwaukee, and he told me about some of the different instruments he's tried out through the program.
Guitar, piano, drums, how to read notes, stuff that I've never knew that I would be able to learn. I know it now.
So it really is, I'd say the kid is in the driver's seat. They get to choose what they want to pursue, what they want to learn, very open-ended. And so, that kind of lack of structure maybe kind of like gives them a lot of, freedom and creativity to learn something that they might not otherwise have a chance to learn.
Well, and Chad Smith specifically said in that conversation that it was his discovery of music in high school that helped him get through and be a successful adult. So I like that this is all age ranges of kids. And you talked to AJ, the teenager, who's getting his hands in and trying these instruments out.
Yeah, and that theme of inspiration from growing up was, evident with the instructors themselves, too. It was very clear how all these teachers are really passionate about music education. One of them I talked to, Kevin Christensen, he said it felt like a very full circle moment for him and his own music upbringing.
I started to be able to play my own music that I was really interested in. So whether that was Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, or Red Hot Chili Peppers, that's when music really made a real connection to me. And that's why it's so serendipitous that I'm working here today with Chad Smith Foundation, because Chad Smith was such an influence on me growing up as a drummer. And here I'm able to kind of continue that legacy and pay it forward.
That is cool. And I would think that especially after the energy that you just heard with the conversation with Chad Smith, I think that would be meaningful to him. I still think he'd be very humble about it, but to hear that this Chad Smith Foundation is truly embodying what he wants it to do, what he and his family want it to do.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of family and how he was like, it should be the family foundation. That was definitely the sentiment I got from his nephew Lewis as well. I got to talk to him. Again, he's the executive director of the Chad Smith Foundation. And he really emphasized that, choosing Milwaukee to be sort of the flagship city for the program was really important to all of them.
The Smiths are a big Midwest family, and also just Midwesterners. It's so much fun being able to have it being homegrown, and unfortunately it's not an area that's really attached to a lot of famous musicians or producing of music, when really it can be. Like, Milwaukee is a very underrated music city. Obviously Summerfest is great, but even just the history of Les Paul and Waukesha.
Walking the walk. I love it.
Indeed. He also gave me a sense of some of the sort of perks that the kids can aspire to in the program, like ways to encourage them to kind of keep going with consistency in their lessons.
Some are fun and very local, like, they get free lunch, but then we also like to come in with our musical touch, and hey, if you become proficient at a Red Hot Chili Peppers song, we'll give you a Red Hot Chili Peppers t-shirt. Or if you become a certain level of proficient or do enough lessons, you have the ability to perform at a recital for your other classmates or parents, or even work all the way up to performing at Summerfest and getting to have a conversation with Chad.
Wow. That is truly exciting, because it shows that you can plink around and experiment, but we all know practice can be kind of a drag.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what it is, flute, piano, oboe, guitar, drums, it's like, but that is the kind of thing that will help give you that incentive and go, okay, it is worth my time. Let me get good at this, or as good as I can be, and wear that t-shirt of that favorite band and go, okay, that's that kind of thing that pushes you just a little bit more to stick with something.
Yeah. And another student I spoke with, he definitely achieved something very impressive after his time with the program. I won't give you all the details about that yet.
Because you're working on a feature that we will hear in the next week or two of with even more information. But I wanted to get a taste of it since we got the chance to Zoom with Chad. And I was just so impressed when we started talking with the Chad Smith Foundation about covering this, because it really is special that they're launching it here in Milwaukee and hoping to create that blueprint so it can be replicated in cities around the country and around the world.
Yes.
Yay. So I love that we're the test market, and it's already started, because I thought it was isn't that nice that they want to do this? How can we help them? It's just like, it's already happening. And so when Lewis Smith said, Jessica, when do you want to come?
Right.
Every Wednesday we're at this location. Every Tuesday we're at this location. It's like, we aren't joking around.
Yeah, that's exactly what he told me. They're less than 6 months into this, but they really want to perfect the model here in Wisconsin before moving on, which is really special.
Well, thank you very, very much for joining me in the Chad Smith Foundation coverage. And Jessica Gatso, she will have even more information in the coming weeks.
Thanks for having me, Sandy.
Thank
See
you
next week.
very, very much. And next, we are known for festivals in Milwaukee. Are you ready for Turtle Fest?
Turtle time.
I have all the info for you and your family, including a birthday celebration for two turtles named Boop and Beep. It's coming up on What's on Tap.
Hey, just think about how much your father means to you, or maybe your grandpa. WTMJ's John Mercure here. Father's Day is almost here. Show your love and appreciation. Treat your dad to the all-you-care-to-eat Father's Day buffet at the historic Fox and Hound Supper Club. It's all your dad's favorites for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including prime rib and homemade desserts. And kids and grandkids under 3 eat for free. Relax with an old-fashioned, maybe a Bloody Mary, a mimosa. Choose from 120 wines, 8 beautiful dining rooms. Your dad will love that patio in the woods. If Father's Day doesn't work, how about taking your dad to the Fox and Hounds tonight? Buy one dinner, get one free. The Fox and Hounds is hugged by the Kettle Moraine Forest. The summer drive, the views are spectacular. Just off Highway 167 near Holy Hill. Reserve your Father's Day all-you-care-to-eat buffet today. It's far less than what you'll pay anywhere else. Google, call, enjoy a free dinner tonight. Serving from 4 p.m., it's the Fox and Hounds Supper Club, the famous Fox and Hounds.
When it's time to explore assisted living, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. That's why we partnered with the American Seniors Housing Association to promote whereyoulivematters.org. I'm Mike from the Wisconsin Assisted Living Association. For over 30 years, our organization of more than 2,000 facility members has led through advocacy, education, and support to help advance quality care. That's why Wisconsin families trust WALA. When it's time to search for assisted living for yourself or a loved one, visit whereyoulivematters.org.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Are you worried about running out of money in retirement? Wondering about how to pay less taxes? Join me, Tony Drake, for the Retirement Ready Show, live every Saturday at noon and Sunday at 7 a.m. on WTMJ 620 or 103.3 FM. We'll talk about smart strategies to help you retire with confidence. Don't miss it.
Drake & Associates LLC is an independent investment advisory firm that offers a variety of different investment vehicles. This commercial is provided for informational purposes only and should not be construed as individual investment advice. Drake & Associates LLC does not provide legal or tax advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance.
Hi, I'm Jim Frucci, Managing Partner and PGA Professional at Morningstar Golfers Club, and I'd like to personally invite you to play your next round of golf at Morningstar. Lush green fairways, velvet smooth greens, magnificent vistas from high above our championship golf course. Morningstar was created with the serious golfer in mind, and it continues to be the public course by which all other area public courses are measured. Book your tee time today and reserve a spot on our membership wait list. Come out and see what all of Southeast Wisconsin's been talking about. Hey, you've played the rest. Now play the best.
Welcome back to What's on Tap on WTMJ.
What's on Tap is sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, handcrafted, homegrown, world-class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org. The music is the Turtles, yes? To put you in the mood for Turtle Fest. If you have not heard of Turtle Fest, I'm delighted to tell you that Discovery World is having a 3-day Turtle Fest. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days of hands-on celebration of, yes, turtles, conservation, and the Great Lakes ecosystem. And it's a great way. I didn't really realize how many resident turtles they had at Discovery World, each with their own names. But this is great for kids and adults, families, and I think it'd be really fun to go on a date to Turtle Fest. But throughout the weekend, Discovery World is going to be an interactive hub. You can have different animal encounters, and you can meet some of Discovery World's most beloved turtle residents, Beep and Boop, Salt and Peppa, Tortilla, Linnaeus, and Wolverine the turtle, while you learn directly from the aquarists and conservation partners. Friday is the Turtle Craft Table and Drawing Station. They're going to have a Kohl's Design It Lab with wearable turtle creations. And at noon on Friday, I will be there. Beep and Boop's birthday celebration. How often do you get invited to a turtle birthday party? We're all invited, so it just puts a smile on my face. And then over the weekend, Saturday, you can have live turtle encounters with species from Hawthorne Glen, Havenwood State Forest. Also, I'm not sure how this fits in, but Saturday and Sunday, Preston Edmonds live blacksmith demonstrations. And then Sunday also, you can meet visiting turtles from the Wildlife in Need Center and Racine Zoo animal encounters. It is officially turtle time this weekend at Discovery World. And, hold on. I got to play it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. I just can't get my funny sounds to play. Here we go.
Turtle time.
There we go. And Isaac, your girlfriend has a particularly favorite turtle. How does she know the turtles at Discovery World?
Yeah, Leslie spends her summers working at Discovery World teaching the camps there, and she's become very well acquainted with a few of the turtles. She loves Beep and Boop, but she said that Tortilla is her best friend in the summers.
Tortilla is a spiny softshell turtle known for burrowing beneath rocks.
Yeah, she's very excited to go to Turtle Fest and hang out with all of the turtles.
Well, good. Friday again is Beep and Boop's birthday. Friday at noon, they are box turtles with contrasting personalities, one shy and one outgoing. Salt and Peppa are wood turtles that love to climb and explore. Linnaeus is a Blandings turtle with a signature smile. And Wolverine, great name for a turtle, a red-eared slider known for active swimming and hiding behavior. So you now know one of our many festivals to enjoy is officially Turtle Fest at Discovery World. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame band Red Hot Chili Peppers, their drummer Chad Smith was my guest at the start of the show, doing a good deed with his new Chad Smith Foundation by creating after-school music programs right here in Milwaukee. You can hear that chat. Text Chad to the Siding Unlimited, WTMJ Talking text line. Text Chad to 855-616-1620. We'll send you that YouTube link and a Red Hot Chili Peppers tune with the title that sounds like a charitable thing to do. That's the song you need to hear next on What's on Tap.
Here's to sweet summer days together with friends and family in Wisconsin. To discovering magic in every moment.
Hey, Mom, over here.
And to reconnecting through a world filled with wonder.
Wow.
Here's to supper club celebrations and dancing until the sun goes down. Here's to those who Wisconsin. Plan your summer getaway at travelwisconsin.com.
Hey, I'm Sandy Maxx at WTMJ. When I say assisted living, what do you think of? If you think of 3 pillars, you are thinking of beautiful lake country, apartments with natural light, incredible dining, walking trails along the Bark River, a true sense of community, more living, less worry. That is what 3 Pillar Senior Living is all about. And I love how personalized everything is. The team takes the time to understand each resident, provide the right level of support while still keeping independence front and center. See the difference for yourself. Learn more. Schedule your tour today. 3pillars.org.
Mark Reinhardt is IT manager at ACS Group. Mark, your company has had business technology from James Imaging Systems for years. Right out of the blocks, would you recommend James to others?
Yes, I've had nothing but a great experience with James Imaging Systems, and I would definitely want to share that with others.
A great experience in what way?
I think it's just a personal touch. They actually listen to our needs, walking our business, and finding out what solutions we need to do our job better.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation, adding up to more bang for your business technology dollar.
Yeah, we are absolutely getting a return on investment on the dollars we're spending with James Imaging Systems.
Mark, safe to say ACS Group is happy?
Very happy with James Imaging Systems. People are smiling.
Put a smile on your face with James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 262-781-7700 or visit jamesimaging.com.
John Mercure here for Connect Chiropractic. Life today can keep us stuck in stress mode. Headaches, poor sleep, constant tension, feeling worn down. At Connect Chiropractic, the focus isn't just masking symptoms, it's finding the root cause, helping your nervous system function the way it was designed so your body can heal, adapt, and perform at its best. If you deal with headaches, sleep struggles, or neck and back pain from long days at a desk, take a closer look. Start with a first visit at Connect Chiropractic. It includes advanced scans, digital x-rays, helping uncover what's really going on. Connect Chiropractic.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
Been talking about the Chad Smith Foundation, a foundation founded by Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer Chad Smith, who has a lot of family here in the area, all to create free after-school music programs. It has begun, and they're also presenting the Guitar Town Music Festival on Saturday, a celebration of original local music and of Les Paul. So when a good guy does such good deeds, I thought of one song title when it comes to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Give It Away. It's a song you need to hear on What's on Tap.
Feeling with the feeling, don't stop, continue. I realize
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee. From the Annex Wealth Management Studios, this is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station.
Discover your new favorite city, Milwaukee. Catch a sunrise over Lake Michigan. Sip your way through craft breweries. And dive into a dining scene that's turning heads. From museums and music to thrilling sports teams and buzzing nightlife, Milwaukee delivers all season long.
Good things are always brewing on the Fresh Coast.
The expert guides at visitmilwaukee.org have everything you need to fully plan every detail. Whatever it is you'd like to do in Milwaukee. Plan your trip today
at visitmilwaukee.org.
Classic feeling. Your home is failing. Windows are old, roof looks horrible, siding is distressed. Even your front door fights you on everything. Hi, I'm Eric Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, and I will be on the Fix It Show this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. 1 hour where you get to call in and ask about your failing home and how the professionals at Siding Unlimited can help you. Can't wait until Saturday? Bring your pictures to our Siding Unlimited showroom and let's chat. Start your home updating journey with Siding Unlimited at sidingunlimited.com.
There's an amazing supper club in Wisconsin Dells, Ish Nala, nestled among the pines and perched above the sandstone bluffs of Mirror Lake. The beauty, the history, the service, the food, the fun. Hi, this is Bob Prosser, owner of Ish Nala Supper Club in Wisconsin Dells. I've been a part of Ish Nala since 1973, and I am so proud to continue the tradition that began in 1953. Why not enjoy a brandy old-fashioned in one of our bars, each with a spectacular view overlooking Mirror Lake, or just relax before or after dinner on one of our outdoor decks. Our Ish Nala chefs have prepared your favorites: 24-ounce ribeye, cold water lobster tails, North Atlantic salmon, and of course, Ish Nala's roast duck. Thank you for making Ish Nala Wisconsin's favorite supper club, where the only thing we overlook is Mirror Lake. I'm Bob Prosser, and I want to serve you.
Man, I love the taste of Mequon.
Yep, there's even a Port Washington State Bank.
What?
PWSB has a Mequon branch.
Burger with ranch?
No, PWSB has a Mequon branch.
Funny that.
Port Washington State Bank. We get you here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Find furniture for life from Ken Michaels Furniture in Brookfield, Greenfield, or downtown Milwaukee.
Class is in session with straight A's only for this crew.
First pitch to Bowers, and Bowers into left, deep. Johnston's back at the track, gone! Jake Bowers, number 11.
The Brewers head to Vegas to take on the Athletics.
And how about 5 homers tonight for the crew?
Our Brewers Radio Network game day coverage starts tonight at 7:30. We are the home of the Brewers, 620 WTMJ Milwaukee.
At 7 o'clock, it's 73 degrees. Tonight, scattered thunderstorms, muggy with fog, a low of 68. Thursday, partly cloudy and breezy, a high of 88. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jen Gregg. Bill Gates told a House committee today that Jeffrey Epstein tried to blackmail him over an extramarital affair in an effort to force the billionaire into a business partnership. News Nation's Joe Khalil with more from today's hearing.
Gates did provide some new names of Epstein associates, and we were told there were a lot of questions about one particular draft email that was in the files where Epstein alleged that Gates was asking him for medication for STDs that he had contracted from extramarital affairs, trying to get that medication for his then wife, Melinda Gates. But Gates says that he denied most of that. At least that's what lawmakers told us.
Lawmakers explicitly clarified that Bill Gates himself is not being accused of any criminal wrongdoing. As the Wisconsin Center District waits to see whether or not Marty Brooks will contest their decision to fire him for cause, one Milwaukee criminal defense attorney says it's possible criminal charges could be filed.
The board voted Monday to fire Brooks with cause, citing alleged misappropriation of corporate funds by way of personal purchases and campaign contributions with a company credit card.
Where there's smoke, there could be fire.
Defense attorney Julius Kim tells WTMJ the Wisconsin Center District would have to turn over documents in order for charges to potentially be filed, though Kim adds there could be a more likely outcome.
If the Wisconsin Center District wanted to push the issue, he may decide that he's going to kind of walk away from this whole thing and let it go at this point.
Brooks has until July 8th to contest his firing. Adam Roberts, WTMJ News.
Turns out the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds were scheduled to be at the Milwaukee Air and Water Show this year. Here's why they won't be.
It's a heightened security risk right now. So the Thunderbirds had to switch their schedule around to make things work
And also we have the nation's 250th. So they're doing more this year. But number one reason is they wanted to switch dates with us.
That left Milwaukee with a problem. Master Sergeant Brian Allendorfer, now in charge of the Milwaukee Air and Water Show.
They offered us a date the third weekend of June. Back in May. Love you guys. We really want to have you, but the train left the station. I mean, we already had the show booked. We couldn't do that to everybody.
So they doubled down on civilian performers and warbirds to fill the space.
We have a great 4-hour show.
Jessica Ty, WTMJ News.
And a recent report says Milwaukee Public Schools students are improving in math and literacy. The Achievement Gap Reduction Report shows that nearly double the number of students are meeting proficient levels for the two subjects. But one student says there needs to be improvement beyond academics. Jimmy, a student at Goldenmeyer and captain of the varsity golf team, says,
District transportation has repeatedly arrived 30 to 45 minutes late to competitions. While this may seem like a small issue, it affects students' ability to prepare, perform, and take advantage of opportunities that can contribute to college and career success.
Jimmy says access to opportunities are just as important for student achievement. Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Outdoor Living Unlimited WTMJ News Time is 7:03.
Church and Chapel Funeral Homes. Your family, your memories, our priority. Church and Chapel Funeral Homes. There's one near you. Epic parties start at Staples. Now you can grab Party City balloons, decorations, and tableware, plus matching custom invites, banners, and more right at Staples. That was easy.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
He told us to load 4 yards into his 8-foot bed, but we knew that 3 full, honestly measured yards were going to fill his truck bed to the rim. After we proved that, he told us the other guys have been telling him he's been getting 4 yards in there for years. Honest measurements and honest folks who just want to do you right. So you come back. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection. We did the math. When you buy bagged mulch from the big guys, you pay $50 a yard. Why pay more for inferior mulch? When you buy from Erickson's, you'll get premium mulch for almost half the cost. And you'll see that even our economy mulch is better, for less than half the cost of bag mulch. And either choice is made with premium colorant that lasts longer. Erickson's Landscape Supply. High quality mulch and stone for a whole lot less. Commercial or residential, visit ericksonslandscapesupply.com to see our entire selection.
Time for WTMJ Sports Update from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All Sports Desk. The Packers' 3-day mandatory minicamp continues today in Green Bay. Tight end Tucker Kraft tore his ACL in November, but believes he'll be ready for week 1 of the regular season.
They don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start week 1 on no pitch count.
Matt LaFleur is pleased the team was able to reach contract extensions for wide receivers Jaden Reed and Christian Watson.
I mean, those guys are A+. You can't ask for better guys. So both those guys equally deserving of what they got. And obviously Tucker's coming up soon. So all those guys just to build around Jordan, I think, is critical.
Tucker Kraft has 1 year remaining on his rookie contract. Last night, the Brewers fell to the A's 7-5. The Crew wrap up their series with the A's tonight in Las Vegas. Coverage of tonight's game begins at 7:30 here on WTMJ. In the NBA, the Knicks own a 2-1 series lead over the Spurs in the NBA Finals with Game 4 scheduled for tonight in New York. Taking a look at the roads with your WTMJ Time Saver traffic, there are no incidents to report and traffic seems to be flowing clear.
Traffic is sponsored by East Troy Lions Fest this weekend. Free admission and free parking.
East Troy Lions Fest is this weekend. Free admission, live music, free parking, carnival rides, food, and fireworks Saturday, parade on Sunday. Details at easttroylions.org.
Time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, scattered thunderstorms, muggy with fog, a low of 68. Thursday, partly cloudy and breezy, a high of 88. Friday, slight chance of thunderstorms later, a high of 82. Saturday, partly cloudy, a high of 74. And Sunday, partly cloudy and a high of 76. In Madison, it's 76. In Green Bay, it's 69. And in Milwaukee, 73 degrees. I'm Jen Gregg. Outdoor Living Unlimited, WTMJ News Time is 7:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, a deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Maxx.
Opa! We are about to spend half an hour getting our Greek on. I am so pleased to welcome to the WTMJ studio. He's known as the godfather of Saganaki, George Karyoris.
Karyoris. So close.
Thank you.
No worries.
I want to get it right.
I know. Everybody wants to
Good
get things
Greek
right.
last name. Does Karyoris mean anything in Greek?
It means Saganaki these days. I'll tell you that.
So, George, before we get into all the fun and details of what exactly is going to be happening at the 57th annual Tosa Greek Festival, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First of all, come on. How do you get the nickname the Godfather of Saganaki?
Well, it's not easy. First off, you've got to get suckered into doing Saganaki as a young man.
And what is Saganaki?
Saganaki is the preparation of a very hard Greek cheese into a flaming, exciting meal or an appetizer. It's
an unforgettable presentation.
Well, we say it's like a dinner and a show. You get the show, you get the fire, you get the opa, and for those who want to help along with the way, they can come and watch their own Saganaki being made. It's one of the few things that we make absolutely to order per person. So it's a very personal thing, and we like to get people involved with it.
And you're creating magic and memories, truly, when you are making a Saganaki, and you do get the emotion of Opa, and the crowd goes wild.
Everybody loves a flame, and everybody loves Saganaki. It's just a wonderful, creamy, hot, cheesy delight. And, you know, we're also in Wisconsin, so Wisconsin people love cheese of all kinds.
That's true. Cooking with danger. That's also part of that.
I like that. I'm gonna work that in. Thanks.
So how did you first start? Did you give yourself the nickname, or did somebody come by and go, you're the guy, you've been doing it long enough and you're so great at it?
I have friends at various other Greek festivals, and when they needed to know how to do Saganaki, they came to me to learn. So I kind of got the nickname the Godfather of Saganaki, actually from people from other festivals who foist that upon me, if you will.
I think that'd be quite an honor, especially by your peers.
Oh, it is. And it's we do it, you know, with a wink and a nod, and we're happy to do it. And we really are, you know, our objective is really to get people on our festival grounds, get them the good Greek food, and have them see our church and experience the Greek culture.
And for a first-time visitor to Tosa Greek Fest, tell us where it happens and what to expect when they get there.
Okay. Our festival is on 2160 North Wauwatosa Avenue. That's 76th Street for those who aren't in the Tosa area, near 76th and North Avenue. Our festival is Friday, June 12th, 13th, and 14th. Friday, it's 4 till 10. Saturday, it's noon till 10. And on Sunday, it's noon till 8. We like to give our neighbors a little bit of a break. and we're also very tired by then.
Sure, but that's a lot of hours to soak in.
It's
not just the festival, but it's right there at the church. Tell us about the church.
Well, it's all about the church. Our church, Saints Constantine and Helen, is a Greek Orthodox church in Wauwatosa. And part of what you really should do is, if you're coming to Greek Fest, you should sign up and take one of the very short tours of the church itself. It's beautiful. We have mosaics inside. It's a very ornate Orthodox church, very traditional in its format. The church is at the root of what we do. The festival supports the church. And of course, we like to support the community by having it in the community.
And George, how long have you been involved with Greek Fest?
I've been doing the Saganaki thing. I took a quick guess, and I think I started in 1996, something like that. So it's going on 30 years.
And you have a real relationship with Saints Constantine and Helen, this church.
Oh, absolutely. I was baptized in that church. My parents went there. My grandparents founded the church with so many other immigrant Greeks. And
Really?
yeah, I'm third generation family there. So yes.
Wow, what a history.
So many of us are. And we also are seeing a lot of new people coming to our church. We're really excited about that.
Tosa Greek Fest is happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You've heard some of the history. You know about the flamin' cheese, the Saganaki by the Godfather himself that you will find there. But we're going to talk even more about the flavors, the music, and the other entertainment that you will find at Tosa Greek Fest. Stay with us here on What's on Tap. I am with the Godfather of Saganaki, George Karioris. Stay with us.
It was 1957 when the legend of the great pizza found at Marty's Pizza began. In 1982, we took the show on the road and opened up in Delafield, where we're still alive and kicking. In fact, stronger than ever. And I think it's because good people know a great value, and they definitely know great pizza. Still made today with all the recipes Marty himself created. Hey, when you want what we think is the best pizza around and one of the best values in town, remember Marty's Pizza, right off of I-94 and Highway 83 in Delafield.
Marty's Pizza. Do you remember when times were good? Well, they're good again. It's as good today as it was in the past. It doesn't get any better than that. Remember Marty's Pizza.
Staying active, essential for overall health. Proper medical support, essential for staying active. WTMJ's Vince Vitrano for Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. Whether it's keeping a weekend warrior like me on the tennis court or keeping young athletes in the game, you want the best in sports medicine, that's OAW. Surgeons, nurses, and physical therapists help you recover from injury, avoid injury in the future, and enhance performance. Get care 7 days a week. Walk right in at an Ortho ASAP clinic or book an appointment online at orthowisconsin.com.
Get inside the mind of Mark Tauscher.
I'm torn on this because I don't know if I want to see another quarterback wearing number 4 or number 12 or number 15.
See the world from his perspective.
I think you'd ever have to get to where it'd be like pi, 3.14 or anything like that.
On Wisconsin's Morning News, every day at 7:50.
That's like back in the old days when I would walk on at Wisconsin, you got the issue gear and it was number 140. Kind of let you know where you're at.
Mark Tauscher, presented by Hello Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx.
Welcome back to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. Handcrafted, homegrown, world class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org. And this music should put you in the mood to get yourself to the 57th annual Tosa Greek Fest. What a tradition. I have the Godfather of Saganaki in the studio with me, George Karioris.
Welcome. Yeah, thank you for having me here. We really appreciate the publicity. We really want to get the word out to so many people by radio and social media and everything else to come to our festival.
Because you don't have to be Greek to enjoy Greek Fest, do you?
You don't have to be Greek to enjoy Greek Fest. And I don't know if it even helps. I think so many people, we have so much of a welcoming spirit among the Greeks that we want people to come. We want people to be our guests. We want people to bring their families, their kids, and everybody who can make it and come and try our great foods and listen to our wonderful music.
Oh, yeah. The cuisine, the traditions, the culture, the beautiful church. It's at Saints Constantine and Helen at 76th and North in Tosa. And George, for a first-time visitor to Tosa Greek Fest, what's the perfect Greek Fest meal? Take us from appetizer all the way through to dessert.
Boy, for your first thing you should do, because I'm prejudiced, you should get a Saganaki. And you
made by you, of some flaming
cheese. A flaming cheese, and share it with some friends. It's a big serving, so share it with some friends. Get yourself a glass of wine over at our bar, or a beer, or a soda, and then maybe have one of my favorite things is the Athenian chicken, which is roasted outdoors, or a lamb dinner. Oh, it's just spectacular.
George, I have to tell you that Athenian chicken, as soon as I told my boss, Mike, I was like, hey, I've got the Godfather of Saganaki. Can we flame some cheese in the studio? I was told gently, no, we can't do that. But please tell George how much I love the roasted chicken, that he and his wife will wait in line. They will get it. I'm like, can you get roasted chicken and like freeze it and save it for later? But like, that's how much he looks forward to Tosa Greek Fest every year for the roasted chicken alone.
Well, we love the chicken. We love the lamb. People love our gyros. And we think the best gyro of the summer. Our festival is on the grounds. It's on our grounds. That's the important thing. It's our home. That's where our church is. That's where our people come. And we feel like we want to invite people into our home. So
and
it's really
a great
important.
way to do that. So, okay, so you've got our bellies pretty full. If we've also got to try the gyro of the summer, what else are we eating? What's a good dessert?
Well, I think you've got to also get yourself to a point where you get some of the homemade Greek sweets. Now, we have a couple here. We have some baklava, but I couldn't bring too much today.
Baklava is so dense. It's with honey and the phyllo dough. It's delicious.
Dough, and we have
some good nuts in there.
We have a bunch of other baked goods, traditional baked recipes from the families. We also have lukumadas, which they're like fried dough balls, but then they've got an amazing honey sauce with cinnamon over the top.
Oh.
They're to die for. You should not eat a whole tray yourself. Otherwise, we're going to have to roll you out afterwards.
Again, but food to share. I love that you
It's
want
all
to share
food
the
to share.
saganaki,
And,
the lukumadas. You can
get a
share
table
those.
and share it with your friends and family.
Well, and as much as we're talking about the food, it's more than just the food. What else is going on? Traditionally and musically.
We have a wonderful Greek group called the Greek Keys, and they'll be playing throughout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they play traditional Greek music, and they play traditional Greek instruments. They'll be out under the tent live and in person. And I just can't tell you how wonderful they are. And their lead singer is one of our own homegrown people, Zoe, and she's just phenomenal. She's got a voice of an angel, but the music is just special. You'll really like it.
The Greek Keys.
The Greek Keys.
All right. And what else is going to make this Greek Fest experience have people feel like they've taken a trip to Greece without even leaving Tosa?
Well, there are a couple things. For one, we're also having our youth group do ethnic Greek dancing. So we'll have a performance, at least one a day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that'll be really nice.
Will that also have traditional costumes?
They'll have the traditional costumes on, absolutely.
I love seeing that.
But, the dancing isn't limited just to the dance group, because once the dancers clear the floor, everybody's welcome to dance while the band is playing. So we really encourage that, and people will be joining in and just joining hands and dancing.
Are you a dancer? Do you dance?
Not professionally.
But socially.
Of course.
Are you inspired?
Of course. Everybody dances socially. It's a part of the culture. Yeah.
But you say joining hands and dancing. That sounds so welcoming and social and gregarious.
It is. And even if you don't know the steps, just grab a hand and join in.
And tell us what else you like about Greek Fest that you've seen really excite people, give people smiles when they're there.
The thing I've seen about Greek Fest that I think is really special is that it's a very easy festival to go to. It's not a lot high pressure, no kicks against Summerfest or State Fair, but it's where there's a lot of noise and pressure. You can bring your family to the Greek Fest. You can listen to the music. You can talk with your friends. You can meet new people. You can meet Greek people. You can meet other Milwaukee people. People come from all over the state and even beyond. We have a lot of Illinois people who come up for our Greek Fest. And I think the socialization is a big part of it. And if you open yourself up to that, I think it's just special.
Bringing people together. Tosa Greek Fest, been doing it for nearly 60 years. He is George Karioris, the godfather of Saganaki, and more of this preview of Tosa Greek Fest. Stay with us on What's on Tap.
So I was talking with another real estate agent who has been in the business even longer than I have, with a couple of other big-name companies. He was talking about how it's tough to compete with us because we have good agents and we charge less commission. And he even said that he lost a few listings to us, and it always bothered him because he realized that he was doing everything that we were doing, but he was charging more. We do charge less, and we do everything that a full-service agency does, because we are full-service real estate agents. The only difference is we give you our very best commission rate up front. You do pay for what you get. And with Century 21 Benefit Realty, for 1.9% on the listing side of your home, with a cap of $19,000 commission on any size home, you can get full-service experienced agents, MLS marketing, professional photos, even virtual walkthroughs, and everything you get from any other big-name agent, all under the umbrella of the Century 21 brand. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting WTMJ.com/contests. That's WTMJ.com/contests.
Save big on your next painting project now at Menards. From your kitchen and bath to doors and trim, and even your ceilings. Menards carries the Dutch Boy paints you need for your next painting project. Dutch Boy's Durafighter is a tough paint and primer that provides great scrub resistance and durability. Our knowledgeable team is ready to help bring your dreams to life, 1 gallon at a time. Stop by your local Menards today.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, it's WTMJ's Greg Matzik. If you're trying to work, juggle life, and keep your dog happy at the same time, look, I get it. We're the same way. Thankfully, we found the Hounds and Tap for doggy daycare for our Greyhound Knight. It's been a game changer for us. He gets exercise, time to socialize with other dogs. We know Knight's in great hands at the Hounds and Tap. They even take care of his grooming during his visits or separate appointments. That's perfect for us. If you're like us and searching for top-tier services and a team you can trust, get connected at thehoundsandtap.com.
My name is Sherry, and I'm a real client of Gruber Law Offices. Gruber Law Offices took care of everything so I could focus on getting better. I only really did one thing, and that was call them.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Want to watch all your favorite WTMJ shows? Check out the WTMJ YouTube channel. Live streams of all your favorite WTMJ shows, from Wisconsin's morning news to what's on tap. See breaking news as it happens. Get involved with the action in the chat on Brewers Extra Innings, or see all the cool tools on the Fix-It Show. Missed your favorite show? We've got past live streams and interview highlights too. Subscribe to 620 WTMJ. What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx is back on WTMJ.
It sounds like Grease, and it actually looks like Grease inside the WTMJ studio right here. My guest is the godfather of Saganaki, George Karioris, and he has brought the Greek flags. It's blue and white in here. You've brought baklava.
We brought some baklava.
Thank you.
Brought some of our amazing bread and our cheeses.
And olives.
And
People
olives.
love olives.
Greece is very famous for olives, and they grow olives all over Greece. They're the best in the world. And the best olive oil comes from Greece, too.
And the reason George is here with his food and his flags is because Tosa Greek Fest is back, the 57th annual Tosa Greek Fest, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And tell us about the beautiful church and the church grounds that Greek Fest is on.
Our church resides right about 76th and North Avenue in the heart of Wauwatosa. It's easy to get to. Even if you have to take a bus, there's a bus up North Avenue and the bus up 76th. And there's convenient parking in the neighborhoods. We don't have a dedicated lot, but we have a convenient lot at the Wauwatosa Public Library. And the good people at BMO Harris have let us park up there on the corner of 76th and North, which is 1 block walk.
A great
and
sign.
it's
that
free parking.
Yay.
Free parking. Everybody loves something for free.
Exactly. And that the community comes together. They recognize that Greek Fest is something that is going to bring people together. And we talked about some of the food, but we didn't talk about all the food.
We didn't talk about all of the food. We missed a few things that people really come for. One of the things they love is the spanakopita, which is a baked spinach pie. It's wrapped in phyllo dough. It's got spinach and feta cheese and dill, and it's topped with butter to make it brown. It's just spectacular. And the cousin to the spanakopita, which means, by the way, in Greek, spinach pie, is tiropita, which means cheese pie. And we have little tiny cheese pies, which make an excellent appetizer. There's triangles about 3 inches on each side, and I think the order is 5 or 6 per order. And people love those with a glass of wine or on the side of their meal.
That does sound good.
It is. It's really fun.
And you also have coffee, Grecian coffee. Tell me about that.
We have Greek coffee. And, coffee came across the sea from from the east, from Turkey and into Greece, and we make a very strong coffee. If you like, if you like a nice hot strong coffee, or if you want a traditional cold coffee that they make in Greece called a frappe, they'll make that too, and you can get it plain or with milk or with sugar. And I'm a milk and sugar guy, so I like it glico,
But
which
you're
means
sweet enough already, George.
Oh, thank you so much. And then we've got, as I said, we have Greek bakery that the ladies have been making for weeks in our church.
To have those authentic recipes is wonderful.
It's spectacular.
There's nothing like homemade, and from those people who have carried those traditions and those recipes down. Well, and you will be at the flame, right?
I will be at the flame, at the pan, making the fire, pretty much nonstop through the festival. But I have wonderful helpers.
How many saganaki plates do you think you make over 3 days of Greek Fest?
Uncountable. Uncountable, like fish in the sea. I can't imagine how many I make.
George Karioris, thank you so much. He is also known as the godfather of Saganaki. You can visit him and enjoy all the flavors and fun and culture and cuisine of Greece at Tosa Greek Fest, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 76th and North at Saints Constantine and Helen Church. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. We really love it.
And thank you for joining me. Thanks to Chad Smith for being my guest. If you text the word Chad, CHAD, to the Siding Unlimited WTMJ Talk and Text line, you can catch up on that video interview with Chad Smith of the Chad Smith Foundation. Yeah, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Tomorrow at 6 on What's on Tap, we'll find out about free Shakespeare in the Park and a preview of what they have going on. And thank you for listening. I truly appreciate you hanging out with me here on What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee.
Ready to knock it out of the park this season? Step up